POV, your coworker who does nothing all day and is somehow still everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Golden Retriever in accounting. Always just napping under the desk.
Life's good when you're the office dog. Huh?
But have you ever seriously wondered what it would be like if animals actually had to clock in for a night? Forget just being the office pet. What if they were your colleagues, your managers, your entire workforce? What kind of chaos would that unleash? Today, we're diving deep into that hilarious reality.
We're going to explore the corporate jungle. Literally.
See what happens when our furry, feathered, and scaly friends join the daily grind. From the boardroom to the break room. Get ready for a world where your boss might actually be a cat and your IT guy is an octopus. Stick around. This is going to be wild.
Let's start with a classic office worker, the backbone of any company.
And who better to fill this role than man's best friend, the dog? Specifically, let's picture Barry, the beagle from the sales department.
Barry is the definition of a loyal employee.
He's the first one in tail wagging, ready to greet everyone.
He's always enthusiastic during team meetings, even if he doesn't understand a single slide.
His main contribution is just an infectious, positive energy.
He'll nod along, maybe let out a little supportive woof when his team lead makes a good point.
But by 3 p.m., Barry hits a wall. The post-lunch slump is real.
You'll find him under his desk, curled up on his favorite blanket.
His screensaver is a bouncing tennis ball, and he's been staring at it for the last 20 minutes, completely zoned out.
He tries to look busy when someone walks by. Maybe by nudging his mouse with his nose.
But we all know he's just dreaming of the dog park. His main motivation for getting through the day.
The promise of a good boy.
And a treat from his work bestie in HR.
Despite his low productivity, everyone loves Barry. He's the one who organizes the walkies at lunch club.
And always remembers your birthday.
Probably because he can smell the cake from 3 cubicles away.
He's not hitting his sales targets, but morale has never been higher. A true team player. Now, let's move up the corporate ladder. Who's in charge of this chaotic office? It has to be a cat. Meet Ms. Whiskerton, the CEO. She runs the company from her plush, sun-drenched corner office with an iron paw. Her management style is unpredictable. 1 minute, she's purring on your lap during your one-on-one, making you feel like the most valued employee.
The next, she's knocking your carefully prepared presentation off the desk for no reason at all.
Staring at you with cold, indifferent eyes. Her feedback is notoriously vague. She just swatted a chart she doesn't like. Is the font too small? Is the data wrong? Who knows? You just have to guess.
She communicates primarily through intense staring and the occasional hiss if you dare to interrupt her mid-afternoon nap.
She'll call an emergency meeting at 4:59 p.m., make everyone wait for 20 minutes while she meticulously grooms herself, and then dismiss everyone with a flick of her tail. Yet, the company is mysteriously successful.
Maybe it's her ruthless ability to pounce on new market opportunities, or maybe it's just the sheer terror she instills. You never question Ms. Whiskerton. You just hope you're on her good side for the day. And what about the specialists? Every company has them.
Let's talk about the IT department. Down in the basement, surrounded by a tangled mess of wires and servers, you'll find the IT team, a squad of octopuses. It makes perfect sense.
8 arms for multitasking.
That's an IT dream. One arm is rebooting a server. Another is typing code. A third is untangling an Ethernet cable. And a fourth is somehow stealing a sandwich from the upstairs fridge. They're incredibly efficient, solving 8 help desk tickets at once.
The only problem is communication. They tend to squirt ink everywhere when they get stressed, which happens a lot when the entire company forgets their passwords on the same Monday morning.
The server room has a permanent murky gloom, and you have to wear a raincoat just to ask them to fix your printer. They're geniuses, but they're moody, reclusive geniuses who prefer the dark and have a weird obsession with hiding in small, enclosed spaces. Of course, no office is complete without an HR department. The Peacekeepers, this role is perfectly suited for a capybara.com/sociable and gets along with everyone. Have a conflict with a coworker. Go see Carlos, the cappy. He'll just sit there, exuding an aura of pure zen, letting you vent all your frustrations.
He won't say much, but just being in his presence makes you feel better.
He's often found mediating disputes between the hyperactive squirrel interns and the slow-moving sloth in data entry. His solution to every problem is to invite everyone to a group soak in the office hot tub, which he had installed for wellness purposes. It's unconventional, but surprisingly effective. Tensions just melt away.
Carlos is the heart of the office.
The calm in the storm.
Let's not forget the unsung heroes of the corporate world, the night shift.
Who's keeping the office safe after everyone else has gone home?
The raccoons, of course. They are the night security team.
Dressed in their natural black masks, they look the part.
They're masters of surveillance, sneaking around, checking every door and window.
But their methods are questionable.
They spend most of their shift trying to break into the vending machine.
They've figured out the code to the snack drawer in the CEO's desk. They're not really preventing they're just committing them.
The morning crew often comes in to find a trail of chip crumbs leading to the security office and a pile of raccoons fast asleep, covered in chocolate wrappers.
With the security monitors just looping a video of an empty hallway. They're terrible at their jobs, but they work for trash. So from a budget perspective, it's a win. What about other roles? Imagine a team of beavers as your construction and engineering department. They're constantly building new dams in the office. Water cooler, causing floods, but their cubicle walls are impeccably constructed from chewed up pencils and office supplies. They have an amazing work ethic, but a very narrow vision of what constitutes good infrastructure. The legal department? A parliament of owls? Wise, serious, and they see everything.
They spend their days silently judging your every move from their high perches, occasionally swiveling their heads 180 degrees to give you a terrifyingly thorough look over.
They only communicate in cryptic hoots, which you're supposed to interpret as binding legal advice. And the interns?
A frantic, chaotic swarm of squirrels. They're full of energy, darting from task to task, but they have the attention span of, well, a squirrel. They'll start a project, get distracted by a nut someone left on their desk, bury it in a potted plant, and completely forget what they were doing. They're great for quick menial tasks, as long as you don't mind them hoarding all the office pens and sugar packets in a hidden stash in the ceiling tiles. This Animal Kingdom Corporation is a mess, a beautiful, hilarious mess. It's a place where productivity is measured in belly rubs and purrs.
Where your biggest professional challenge might be stopping a beaver from damming the office toilet.
It's a world where every single day is bring your pet to work day. And honestly, isn't that a world we'd all secretly love to be a part of? Maybe we could all learn something from them.
Take more naps, like Barry the dog.
Be more decisive, like Ms. Whiskerton. Find a way to chill out, like Carlos, the capib, or, just steal all the snacks like the raccoon security guards.
On second thought,
maybe let's not do that. Last one. So what do you think? What job would your pet have in this corporate zoo? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your cat becoming a ruthless CEO or your hamster running the mailroom.
If you enjoyed this glimpse into the wild world of animal work life,
Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos where we explore the absurd and the amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.